I'm going crazy and a little confounded, 'cause I'm helpless, I can't wait to be drowned by your love, baby. You're a stranger, I get on the unbalanced, just a little damage, but with you I don't wanna be here. I felt like running through the pouring rain, I felt like letting go of my mind, I felt it coming with no ground to embrace. I think I just might be mad for you, drowning by the fact that I don't need a reason to be mad for you. I'm losing my head, I'm mad for you.
Hey everyone, welcome to our Saturday night stream. This, like so many of our streams, is an experiment. We are playing Jackbox Party Pack 5, and you, well, nobody's, well, I don't know, I don't think we have any viewers yet. I think you can click on, yeah, we can't see it.
Just 2 viewers.
2 viewers, maybe. Okay. So at any rate, people might be able to join, and because of that, I think we're gonna try to go to settings. Now, supposedly there's supposed to be settings for making the game be able to be played with it. It can be a little bit loud. Okay. Anyway, people from home can join, maybe, and prove that they're better than us, probably. That's my guess. I guess we'll just start playing, and then when people join or ask questions, then we'll see how it works. Otherwise, maybe people can join our Discord channel and we'll share a screen or something. We'll experiment. We'll see how to get this working good. All right. So let's just do it. So you don't know Jack. Non-players can join.
Trivia.
I don't know why it went into this mode, but
this menu screen is a Binge Pipe exclusive. Some critics say Binge Pipe isn't a real streaming service, it's just a framing device for a video game.
Okay, I'm gonna exit and tell it that I want it to be in full screen mode, because this is
Binge Pipe's menus.
All right, not particularly great for us. Settings. No, it's on. We'll make the game full screen. I don't know. Okay, that's fine. We can deal with it.
It's weird.
Binge Pipe is revolutionizing main menu screens.
It really isn't.
Best when drunk.
Best when drunk. Well, we're trying, people.
We're working on it.
All right.
Got my drink.
Here at Binge Pipe, we realize
Okay,
we're not the biggest streaming service, but we are the one you're stuck engaging with at the moment. So maybe we can all just take a minute and
Can you
get over
post this link
ourselves.
into
Binge Pipe
into the
isn't
chat?
any more impressed by you than you are by it.
Should we put it on the notification or no? No.
Oh, no. Just not into that chat, though. In the
mom.
Restream chat.
I'm a millennial.
I'm
Restream?
really into movies
Yeah.
where people eat takeout.
That way
food.
people on YouTube
I don't
can see
even
it
care
too.
what the movie's about. I just feel good when I watch those scenes.
The following Binge Pipe programming is brought to you by Liquidirt. Liquidirt. Tastes like mud.
When I joined the religion, I was really hoping it was a cult, but later I figured out it was all on the up and up, and not a cult at all. So I left. I know you're disappointed, Toby, but just because we found out Grandpa is evil doesn't mean the whole summer has to be ruined.
I love the relish that is coming through in this buttercream frosting,
Oh,
but
how
I'm
weird.
not tasting enough hot dog in the cupcake itself.
Thank you. You know, people ask me all the time, what is the first step to becoming an entrepreneur? And my answer is simple. Start following 90,000 people on Twitter.
Alright, I'm gonna try transform, stretch the screen.
Using your smart device, go to the website on your screen and enter the code for this room. Then, using a nearby glass,
Both
enjoy a
in.
cool drink while you wait for others to join.
And then
Ring, 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 ring. Hi, it's me, Evan Jacover. You might remember me from Evan Jacover, Best Friend for Hire. Well, as it turns out, there's not a lot of money in the friendship business, so that's why I've decided to rebrand myself.
Alright, we're gonna
Today,
try to put the
I'm proud to
webcam
introduce my new business
view
venture,
in a good
Evan Jacover,
position.
Bad Boy for Hire.
and we'll see.
Does your classroom need someone in the back of the room to scoff at
we
the
ready to
teacher
start?
while resting their legs on a desk and
Oh,
wearing
who's
sunglasses?
here?
Is
Oh,
your
that's you.
party missing a mysterious and stoic
Okay.
stranger smoking in the corner? I might
Wait,
cough up a
this
storm,
is
but I'm up for the
viewers.
task.
Do you want to join?
Binge Pipe is honored to be the new home of You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe. The all-seeing elder gods are hungry.
Yes.
The elder guy.
I'm Cookie Masterson, and I will be your guide. Now close your eyes, take my hand, and jump! 2 players. When this is over, one of you will be the
Now,
winner.
anybody
and
can
the
join
other will be
anytime,
blaming your phone for
But they'll be
being
marked
weird.
as audience members.
All right, let's move.
Time for question 1.
To get things started, all roads lead to Mars. Which Bruno Mars song title seems most fitting for the Roman god Mars?
What is your song?
The Lazy Song, 24K
Okay, there you
Magic, It Will Rain, or Grenade?
Fine.
So what'd you pick? I hope this doesn't put you in an uptown funk.
Nevertheless.
Mars was the Roman god of war, so he would probably be into a song about someone
So,
jumping on a grenade.
The person who gets the right answer should have to
Of
take a
course,
drink
the
each
Greek
time.
god of war is Ares.
But we'd have to go with the liquor bottle. So
Grande.
next game. Next game
Wow,
we'll
that joke could
consider.
have been its own question. Oh well.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Take a good look at the periodic table of Kevin Hart.
Oh, God.
Kevin Hart is in everything. I mean,
Yes.
he's in everything.
He is.
If in his next movie, Kevin Hart played the element that is most abundant in the universe, what would the trailer say? This holiday season, Kevin Hart is carbon. This summer, Kevin Hart is hydrogen. This fall, Kevin Hart is oxygen. Or next year, Kevin Hart is helium. Let's see how that shook out. You won't like this, unless you're into failure.
Yay!
Hydrogen makes up about 75% of all matter in the universe. And
I don't
Kevin
know
Hart
these
movies
things.
make up 75%
I'm just gonna
of
get
new
drunk.
releases.
But it was Kevin Hart.
Why don't we do it with three?
I have the questions sound like they're
There's
pop
no
culture
hiding
questions, but
from-
really,
They're not.
They're
Good
not.
Swedish plumber, and it's a very excited dis or dat. I'm gonna read off 7 items, and for each, I want you to tell me if it's a song by Swedish pop
Oh,
group
God.
ABBA, something Mario says in a video game, or both. Answer quick, you'll only have a few seconds to choose between
jeez.
ABBA, Super Mario, or both. And you're both doing this together, so pay attention. Here it comes. Okie dokie.
I don't know. Sure.
Ha ha ha, bye bye. I do. Bang the boomerang. Let's it go. Mamma mia.
Oh, that's both! Crap!
It's a me, Mario.
It'd be awesome if this was both.
That was nice and forgettable. All right, let's move on.
I got trigger happy. I don't need you any for.
Here's one I like to call all the president's antacids.
Oh, jeez.
Suppose a U.S. president was forced to share a medicine cabinet with all their cabinet members. What would you not find in there? The vice president's antifungal powder, the press secretary's hemorrhoid cream, the attorney general's throat lozenges, or the secretary of state's nose hair trimmer.
What? This is terrible. I have no idea. Oh, what happened?
Hey,
Hey, we've been disconnected.
shenanigans.
What happened?
Well, that was a tester. It was acting funny from the very beginning,
It was.
like the weird not full screen mode. All right, guys, I'm gonna restart it. I'm gonna close down a bunch of apps just in case they're getting in the way. Boom, boom. You can watch me as I fix stuff.
Fixing the stuff.
Fixing the stuff.
I like that dress. Kitty dress. Meow.
What I didn't notice was that the cats like here,
Uh-huh.
they look like they're staring at you.
Did you get a little creeped out?
Just a little.
We're watching you. You
All right.
have treats.
All right, let's try this again. Why is I'm gonna exit Steam? Steam, something's wrong. All right. That model, she was like, let me know when you want me to smile, because I can do resting bitch face all day long. It's like, I like this.
It's okay, less wrinkles. Less wrinkles with resting bitch face. I will have all the wrinkles because I laugh and smile all the time.
Not till you're 50. Then it'll be overnight.
Oh yeah. Asian.
Yeah. Okay.
Shenanigans.
All right, Jackbox.
Let's do
Stay
this.
full screen mode. All right, we're back.
That eyebrow. I think he stole it from The Rock. Word spud.
All right. They can't see it though, so we're not.
And then start. Yeah, drawful is really awful. I cannot draw with a phone or a laptop. Unless you know you have one of those fancy ones where you have a pen and draw things.
There we go. Alright, they can see it. It's full screen. Why does it look different?
Because it's not Jackbox 5.
Oh, this is Jackbox 1. Alright, boom. Though, if it crashes again, we'll switch to an earlier Jackbox. They can't see it right now, so boom. All right. Tap number 2. Why?
A Binge Pipe main menu screen offers a little something for everyone.
All right. There we go. Acquire Twitch. So, you have a Twitch account, I have a Twitch account. I'm gonna do it.
But what about the people on YouTube?
We'll ask them to switch over to Twitch if they're going to, if they're gonna play. Otherwise, they'll just be watching it anyways.
Okay.
Because that setting might fix it so that people have a good experience if they try to join.
Cancel. Oh.
Binge Pipe is a streaming service with all your favorites, such as the
Room
reboot of
Code.
the classic game You Don't Know Jack, and did we mention You Don't Know Jack? We're definitely real.
We're definitely real.
Super real.
So it requires Twitch logon. Twitch. So you go to menu, you go to Twitch.
Oh.
I had a great
Do you know your
time on our
password?
date tonight. You want to come inside and watch something? I know what that means. I've got Binge Pipe.
The only streaming service better than casual sex?
The very same.
There is no bottom to Binge Pipe's content pit. Here's something else to fall for.
Go, Mayor.
That is not it.
Go, Mayor.
Are you 28 or
Go
83?
Mayor.
Coach, please, don't put me in. I got a really good thing going here, just sitting on the bench. I do not want to ruin that with actually playing. Please.
Thank you. You know, people ask me all the time, what is the first step to becoming an entrepreneur? And my answer is simple. Start following 90,000 people on Twitter.
Everybody down! Get down on the floor now! This is my first time teaching a yoga class! I said get down!
You can play as an audience member and have an impact on the game, like someone who objects at a wedding.
Okay. Yes.
Deep in the American South, there was a town with a secret. Excuse me, can we ask you about the body found in Walter Creek?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
A secret nobody wanted to talk about.
There is no body in the creek. There's never been a body in the creek.
That's when a film crew discovered.
Lies, it's all lies.
We were in the wrong town.
We don't even have a creek.
Coming this winter to Binge Pipe.
Armored
True
Aussie.
crime documentary bloopers.
When we went down into the basement, we found the shrine that he had made out of human boons. I mean bones. Whoops.
Okay, welcome back to Talkin' Mystery Mountain.
That's awesome.
I'm joined as always by my panel.
Thanks,
Guys,
Aussie, for a second month.
Wow, how about that
Thank
episode?
you,
After
Aussie.
facing some criticism that the show has lost
hate-
its way and that the writers
No, I
created
don't know
too
my
big of a puzzle to
password.
solve, they respond in a big
Okay.
way.
Just when you think this show is beyond repair, we're rewarded with that
phone
bombshell.
is
I'm still in
being
shock
dumb.
that Michael is a shape-shifting alien who can time travel.
Yeah, that really tied up a lot of
I
loose
will-
ends
I
in
will
a
go
totally
back. I would
organic
turn off
way.
required
Looking
to
at
log in.
My phone is
This
being
menu
big.
screen is a Binge Pipe
Settings.
exclusive.
Okay, but I did find the option to turn on longer mode. So now people have more time so they can actually respond in time. All right, to play.
At Binge Pipe, we hear you
See,
when
it's
you
not letting
ask,
me.
is this streaming service real or just a joke in a
But
video
now with the
game?
new code,
And
you
our
should be able to
answer
join
is
without
simple.
connecting
Are
to Twitch.
you a
Oh,
lawyer?
I connected
Just
to
in
Twitch.
case
Oh
you're
my
a lawyer,
gosh.
it's definitely
What?
not real.
It
Wink, wink.
wants to do what it wants.
It wants to do what it wants.
Stupid phone.
All right, so we are about to start the game. I hope people chime in from behind.
Okay, so X.
Ugh.
What's the matter, Mark?
I'm trying to
I don't know
find
what
my
he's
blood
saying.
type,
I can't
but
see
these
it.
medical forms are just so complicated.
Oh, Mark, you
10 more
silly
and I get a
idiot. You
gift
don't have
basket,
to
right?
understand forms anymore.
I don't.
No, just send all your information to Binge Pipe
We'll work
and they'll
on it.
find the answers for you.
They can do that?
Sure.
The
Thanks
official,
to Binge Pipe's customer vaults, I can send them my medical
official
history,
Dorkside
credit
gift
card
basket.
details, voting record, deepest fears, food allergies, romantic preferences, and lucky numbers, and they'll sort through it to find the data I need and keep the leftover details for themselves.
Wow, that sounds great.
All right,
Looks like I won't need this
so-
paperwork. And with the
All
extra
right.
time, we
So
can
I say
get
we do
dinner.
the drinking game for real.
Do you
this
like
time.
burritos?
So every
I don't
time
know.
one of us
I'll
gets
have
the
to
right
ask Binge
answer,
Pipe.
we drink. Which
That
should
means you're
Going
gonna drink
outdoors
more.
has become obsolete
In the beginning.
thanks to these Binge Pipe programs.
Truffles and tea cakes, tickles and truffs. They are
Truffles and
equivalent.
tea cakes?
Binge Pipe is pleased
Let
to
them
bring
eat
back
cake?
You Don't Know Jack.
let them eat cake.
Binge Pipe,
Who said
become one with the data.
Marie Antoinette.
That would be the right answer. You'd have to drink.
My name's Cookie Masterson,
I'll drink
and
to
due
that.
to a landslide vote, we're going to skip my song. I view you two as my children, in that I've already chosen a favorite.
Your name's so long that it won't fit on the under your name.
And the adventure begins.
Ooh, adventure. Adventure time.
Time for question 1. To get things started, at 9 months will come a great flood. If famed seer Nostradamus had the gift of prophecy even as a fetus, what might he have predicted about his own birth? I shall emerge from my mother in Spain. I will flee from the womb in France. I will depart through a narrow canal in Italy.
This
Or
sounds so
in Germany,
dirty.
I shall expel myself from this moist prison.
Oh my god. I don't know.
Let's see who got it.
I think it's
Who
fun.
could have predicted this?
Not me.
Will the correct answer please rise? Nostradamus was a French guy who was rather predictably born in France. It's impressive to know your horoscope before you have a birthday.
Nobody drinks.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Feast your eyes upon this.
Oh, do you
My
wanna play?
chicken tetrazzini watches me sleep.
That's weird.
So I keep meaning to check out that creepy pasta website, the one with all the scary stories about spaghetti, I assume. Anyway, which of these creepy pastas is shaped like a corkscrew? Penne, farfalle, fusilli, or rigatoni?
Go with that one.
Okay, let's take a look. Oh, you tried so hard.
Oh, I tried so hard.
Fusilli is the corkscrew-shaped pasta, which is very, very creepy.
Creepy.
The scariest thing
I'm
about
a bad
pasta
Italian.
is all the carbs.
I'm more Filipino. I like rice.
This one's known as Captain Muffin Top. Sounds like
Captain
this or
Muffin
that. I'm
Very
going to
good,
read off
Tony.
7 things, and
Hey.
for each one, tell me if it's a body-shaping undergarment from Spanx or a character from the Captain Underpants book series.
Oh,
Think
crap.
fast, you'll only get a few seconds to pick
I don't
between
know.
Spanx or Captain Underpants. And you're both doing this together, so
Oh, God.
focus up.
This is not
Ready?
gonna be good.
Good.
This is not gonna be good.
Slim Cognito.
Let's show both.
Skinny Britches.
Ah.
Raw Cha Cha.
Damn it.
Undetectable.
Oh my god.
Oh, damn it. What the hell is wrong with this?
Girdle.
Do it.
Zorks. Wedgie Woman.
Wedgie woman? That sounds terrible.
Hey, let's hear it for lucky
It's you.
guesses. But player one, tough one. You failed to live up to my already very low expectations.
Proactive measures have been enacted for customer fidelity.
Looks like it's screw time.
That is
Screw
the
time.
truth, Cookie. Using the
love screw
screw
time.
makes it harder for your opponent to answer
That's right,
in a
Cookie.
variety of pleasurable ways. And you'll
Variety
receive
of
How is this
pleasurable
pleasurable?
clues incorrectly.
That's
What would we do
sharp.
without you?
We care enough so you don't
I'm
leave
so glad
us.
that I filled that one. I'm the only one who gets a screw.
Introducing, I accidentally joined the Navy.
You almost did.
Which of these headlines is just straight up clickbait? You won't believe what this shirtless sailor calls a torpedo. I'm single and call nautical miles the craziest things. I'm waiting for you to give a nickname to my ammo soldier, or my husband doesn't know the military term for kilometers. Do you?
What?
Pick one.
Who
I don't
picked
know.
what? Need a hug?
I need a hug. I'm wrong.
Watch how easy this is. In the U.S. military, kilometers are nicknamed clicks.
Oh, damn it.
Oh,
I had no idea.
Get it.
I didn't know what they were even asking.
We didn't click.
Yeah.
And now, less swole, more smole. Look, I'm not 100% up on all my internet lingo, but according to my 7-year-old niece, a smole bean is a little adorable thing. Which of these smole beans is totally smole, but not a bean at all? A soybean taking a nap, a fava bean asking for a hug, a coffee bean wearing mittens, or a kidney bean learning to use Tumblr? Okay, who chose what? Oh, my small child.
Terrible.
Smallness aside, coffee beans are not beans. They're seeds. Also, coffee is not adorable. It's deadly serious, and I really need one right
Deadly
now.
serious.
Anybody?
I want to drink
That's
anyway.
it for round one. A voice. Show me the data, will ya?
Nothing in the rules that say that we can't
Currently,
drink whenever
player
we want.
1 is in the lead.
Currently, I'm losing terribly.
Player 2, on the
You
other
really
hand,
are.
there's a soft spot on every apple. It's you. Looks like someone needs a little more help.
I
Round
need a
2
hug.
screws have crazier effects. Plus, they earn you a bigger
I
bonus for
lose
each
my
player
screw?
that gets
Yep,
the question
I get
wrong.
screwed
So don't
now.
be shy about using that thing. Better get those
How do you
answers
use
in
the
fast
screw?
player one before you get screwed.
It just shows up. I
Oh,
think.
and remember, questions are worth twice as much in round 2.
Really good stuff.
Shenanigans.
6 trombones is not a parade.
I call
How's it
this
not a
one
parade?
a gritty reboot for a candy shell. I'm considering creating a competing candy to M&M's called Memento Moris. An accurate slogan for my product would be melts in your mouth, but not in a pleasurable way, just as your enemies planned, like a decomposing corpse. Or, and your hands, life is chaos. So watch out.
Oh my god. Wait.
You got the pointy end of the screw player,
Aw,
too. Better crank
jerk.
up your brightness. I love this part. Keep your chin up. Isn't it obvious?
No.
Memento Mori is Latin for remember death. Any slogan that reminds customers of the inevitable grave would qualify. Sure, you've had dark chocolate, but have you had nihilistic chocolate? That screw is a good move, player one. This is your cash now.
I thought I could just not answer. But no, you have to, because I still got penalized.
Let's try Shattered by the Power of Love.
Power of love.
And uh-oh, chest strut fits lime floor.
It's time for a
delicious film. Remember to type quick. That cash will be counting down until you lock in an answer. Okay, eyes up, here we go. Look at the gibberish phrase and tell me what classic expression it rhymes with. Care Bears broke Claire's lyre. And pay no attention to that punctuation. Just check for the signs.
Care Bears broke Claire's lyre?
I don't know.
To see if things are heating up.
I can't type.
So I almost know it.
Evidence of burning
Need
means
help, people.
things burn.
If I already drank too much, I almost had it. It was on the edge of my recognition. For the music. Just cut the music.
So upset.
Okay, pencils down. Player two. Don't feel bad.
Oh,
or
man.
Do. Watch close.
Wait. Where there's smoke, there's fire.
Now
That's
let's
not
keep
the
going.
right one? Oh, crap. There was still fire. Shenanigans.
It's time for playing with my pills. Once
What
a year
kind
I
of
organize
pills?
my medicine cabinet,
blue?
and I just like to put on little plays with pharmaceuticals. Well, if it isn't me old nemesis, acetaminophen. It's me, ibuprofen. But you might better know me as Tylenol, Percocet, Aleve, or Advil.
That.
And how'd we do? Advil is one of the trade names for the pharmaceutical ibuprofen. Ibuprofen also masquerades as Motrin and Nurofen. Ibuprofen
Positive
is
again.
taken for fever, menstrual cramps, and headaches caused by amateur theater. Here's one for you. Octopus coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein?
Wow, that is very
Queen Elizabeth or Frankenstein.
random.
Known to eat flowers. Octopus, coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein? Brace yourself. You knew that screw was coming, player one. Don't forget your password.
What?
I don't know. Who's known to eat flowers?
That was shenanigans. It made me type a
So
phrase.
who got it?
It made you
Queen
type
Elizabeth
Before I was
I's
allowed to,
favorite
choose an
snack was
answer.
Violet flowers that had been candied.
So that type of screw you use when you think the other person knows the answer and you're stopping them from
Here's
getting
one
points.
I like to call What's the deal with this joke setup? What would be the name of a web series where Jerry Seinfeld picks up different comics in a truck on the way to grabbing a fermented drink? Comedians in sailboats getting horchata, comedians in trucks getting kombucha, comedians in carriages getting kefir, or comedians in hot air balloons getting bubble tea. What'd you guys pick? A lorry is a truck, and kombucha is a fermented sweet tea. And comedian is another word for unemployed, according to my mother.
Unemployed.
Oh
crap, what's this?
It's time for the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device. The faster you pick a right answer, the more cash you make. And more than one answer can be right. But each time you're wrong, I'm taking some cash away.
No, don't
and
take
be
my
careful.
cash.
So as a reminder, people at home, you guys can join
It's
Jackbox.tv
gotta be a match
MXGL.
that fits this
You do not need to own the game,
What's
you can
in
just
a
play.
title? What could be more fun
And
than
probably
combining
show us
pop
up.
culture and grammar? Good luck.
What? What? What's wrong? I don't know. Sure, why not? Nope. Oh! So many things.
I really wanted the Avengers book.
Me too.
Oh, damn it.
Ah! Is it a mammal? I don't know. Spider-Man. Fossil. Magic Mike is an apostle.
For some women.
I still have negative points.
Player one takes it! Way to go, player one. Commence loud and slowly intensifying slow clap. Are you doing
Yeah, but I
it?
didn't catch up
This is
until
great, right?
the middle of the game. You don't know Jack! I was at negative something.
I was always negative. Till the end.
Alright, folks. This is a reminder. You know, actually, I'm going to leave it here.
He's a cop that doesn't play by the rules.
No, actually, I'll...
She's also a cop that doesn't play by the rules. You know, they might not be cops.
Oh.
Objection.
I'm going to
Honor
new
this
players.
Oh, I've been disconnected.
Here at Binge Pipe, we realize we're
They
not
come
the
back.
biggest streaming service, but we are the one you're stuck engaging with at the moment.
New
So maybe
code.
we can all just take a minute and get over ourselves. Binge Pipe isn't any more impressed by you than you are by it.
Alright. So, I'm going to leave it right here while I go grab some...
More alcohol and more Coca-Cola?
Yes.
I'm a gamer.
I'm that guy at work who won't stop quoting Caddyshack. I'm Mark Twain, and this is Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Jurassic Park.
Coming soon to Binge Pipe, this.
By studying the flight patterns and the feeding habits of the swans, I can just barely justify my degree.
Mark, I've never loved someone as much as you. The control group wasn't even close.
If you love NCIS Los Angeles, you'll love the 3-episode French series the show is based on.
La neige est sur le sol. La vie est triste. Oh, que de souvenirs.
Oh, que de souvenir. Only on Binge Pipe.
This is a very interesting wine because if you look at the label, you can see the cause and date of your death.
Binge Pipe has just created a new smartphone that's smaller and thinner than ever. And we've misplaced it? So could you please call us so we can track it down?
Ma'am, excuse me. I'm with the show What's in Your Purse? And I was wondering, what's in your purse?
You want to go through my purse? Okay, what is this, a prank show?
No, just like a man on the street thing. Are you sure you don't mind?
No, it's fine. I'm just a little embarrassed to say I don't know what all is in here. I haven't cleaned things out in a while, so we got a brush and some mints and napkins from a drive-through. And
Ozzy,
oh my
come
God.
join us.
Oh, it's I don't know how. Wow.
Is that a dead bird?
Yeah, it is. You wouldn't have known this, but I used to be a magician's assistant like 15 years ago, and the last trick I assisted on was a bird trick.
And that's the bird?
Never reappeared. And the incredible Benjamin said, just wait.
That's
wow,
awesome.
Just wow.
Do you want us to get rid of that bird?
No, I'm good, thanks.
She's gonna keep the bird.
I'm Austin
Yeah,
Creed,
keep
and
the
I've
bird.
got a brand new show on Binge Pipe called Hat Chat. Each episode I
People can still join even though we've started the game.
Proud to resurrect
Wait,
from
what do you
the
say?
dead. You don't
I'm
know,
busy,
Jack.
can't join at the moment.
No,
Aw,
Binge
that's
Pipe.
okay.
The ends justify the means.
I'm Cookie, and to paraphrase my dad, I love you, son. Two players. Well, I'm glad you two found each other. Okay, let's hit it.
Time for question 1.
First question. For whom the doorbell tolls? Knock, knock. Who's there? The first person to make a knock-knock joke. Mark Twain who? Oscar Wilde who? Roald Dahl who? Or William Shakespeare who?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know who made the first knock-knock joke.
I don't either. But I know which of these is known for having a sense of humor, so that's who I chose.
Hope you like what
I
you
picked
picked.
nothing. Terrible.
Orange, you glad you didn't guess banana?
Oh.
You
But I was
should have
wrong.
I still
known.
got wrong.
William Shakespeare is the first author to use the phrase knock knock who's there to set up a joke in recorded history.
Shenanigans.
This
He might not
bit
even be a
is
real
almost
person.
as good as when
There's
Hamlet
no proof that he
contemplated why the
existed.
fowl trespassed the country path.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
There is no hiding from quiet down. Which of the Marx brothers would be least likely to get eviscerated in The Quiet Place? Groucho, Chico, Harpo, or Zeppo? Let's see how that shook out. For what it's worth. In the movie The Quiet Place, the monsters hunt by sound and Harpo didn't speak. I hate
is
seeing
not going
movies
well
in the
for
theater.
us.
I stopped going
No.
because,
Does that mean
sadly,
we
there
both
aren't
drink?
monsters that eat people who talk when they shouldn't.
That's gonna help.
Why don't we do it?
How about this one? A rabbit as white as snow, and it's a dis or dat.
Crap.
I'm gonna read off 7 names, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's a character from Lewis Carroll's Through the Looking Glass, or a character from Game of
that's
Thrones. Answer
easy.
quick, you'll only have a few seconds to choose between Through the Looking Glass.
So she
or
said it's easy,
Game
so that
of
means she's gonna win this one.
And you're both doing this together, so look alive. Okay, let's do it. The Red King. The Mad King. The Hound. The Gnat.
What?
Bandersnatch. Littlefinger. Hot Pie. You really excel in the middle lane.
Hot Pie.
Let's get on with it, shall we?
I don't need you anymore.
Up next, I'm going to kill you. Please RSVP. The three things I remember about Hannibal Lecter are that he eats people, he has impeccable manners, and he really loves to lean into the campy wordplay with his victims. What message would Hannibal Lecter leave for Hannibal Buress if he had to reschedule eating him? I'm not trying to play you, I just want to do this right. Sorry to stand you up, but I already ate. We will have to Congress later, my fellow man. Or, hope this doesn't start a war in general with you.
No idea. So, random.
Okay, what'd you pick? Hannibal Buress is a stand-up comedian.
I got
if you
lucky.
stand up a stand-up, he probably just goes home to lay down. Take a good look at Clicklit. If Albert Camus had used clickbait to write The Stranger, what would have been his first line? 11 things everyone called Ishmael knows to be true. The 13 most pleasurable parts of burning. Mother died today and the clapback was insane. Or exterminators hate him. This guy woke up transformed into a monstrous vermin. So what'd you pick? Don't cry, it'll grow back. Let me show you something. Mother died today is the first line from Camus' The Stranger. If you click on existentialist clickbait, nothing happens because life is meaningless.
Life is meaningless.
Say goodbye to round one. Let's see those scores.
Currently, player 2 is in the lead.
This has not looked
Player
well for me.
1, on the other hand, you could use a little help, and there's no shame in that. Your performance has triggered the need for another screw.
And remember, round 2 screws are more powerful, and they'll net you more cash for each player that gets the question wrong. So do not be afraid to use that thing. Player 2, I'd answer fast if I were you, unless you're looking to get screwed. Oh, and did I mention all the money's doubled in round 2?
Time and fun stops for no one.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Next, let's all go to the lobby. I hate seeing movies in the theater. Hold on. Deja vu. Have I mentioned I don't like seeing movies in theaters? Yep, in the first question. Yep, in the second question. Yep, well, what do you know?
Oh, crap.
You got screwed in the back, player 2. Get ready to stand on your head.
Oh, crap.
And how'd we do? The preferred answer is... That's right, it was the second question. Okay, good. So I'm not going crazy after all. You know, I stopped seeing movies in the theater because, sadly, there aren't monsters that eat people who talk when they shouldn't. Oh, wait. I already did that joke. Nice screw job, player 1. Enjoy your cash.
Only $500.
Je trouve Jerry Lewis
better than Sharp Stick VI.
7.
Coming up next, Octopus Coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein?
Octopus, coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein. It's monster.
Called stupid by Aristotle. Octopus, coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein. Let's see how that shook out.
Swing and a miss.
Aww,
In Aristotle's History of Animals, he called the octopus a stupid creature. A little bad blood there. When he was a boy, an octopus used to call him stupid Aristotle.
Hey, question.
Binge Pipe now offers content surveys.
Octopuses
Would you
are
like
very
a question
smart.
about aliens
But
or a question about robots?
Clue there.
I was like, wait, I don't know.
Oh, wait. A question about
Message of the
before
choice
Queen Elizabeth.
now.
Ah.
Okay.
What? Do I pick?
You picked it, you vote.
Oh.
You vote. People at home can vote too, I think.
I'm gonna go with.
It's a good thing we recorded this audio in case of a tie. Binge Pipe will select the slightly less satisfying option.
What? It's...
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of age.
This one's called A Question About Aliens. What's the name of the robot in the movie Aliens? Ash, Bishop, Call, or David?
I'm gonna go with. No idea.
Okay, who chose what? Lance
I'm wrong.
Henriksen plays the android Bishop in Aliens.
Wait, the right answer is the one who drinks.
Thanks to Aliens, I thought bleeding milk was normal
correct.
and not a side effect of my all half and half based diet.
I'm still losing.
The idea is to have the alcohol
Next up,
make it harder for the person to
sparkling
keep winning.
urine.
Sparkling
How many
urine.
12-ounce cans of LaCroix could my bladder hold at once? 1.7 cans of Pamplemousse, 4 cans of Cran Raspberry, 5.5 cans of Muir Pepino, or 8.2 cans of Pure? I love this part. Sucks to be you. Oh, look at this. The capacity of an adult bladder is
Obviously.
about 600 milliliters, or 20.2 ounces, or 1.7 cans of delicious, delicious LaCroix.
LaCroix is not
That
delicious.
explains why I'm
No?
peeing 47 times a day.
I've never had LaCroix.
Flavored soda. Water. It's like
Try this
barely
on
any
for size.
flavor.
Biscuit
here's a dash.
Masterson. Good one. You know what makes me laugh? Cookie jokes. Oh, I can't get enough of them. Like when people say to me, "Chips Ahoy, cookie." Or, oh, mind if I call you shortbread? Yeah,
Shortbread.
that never gets old. Which of these people would feel left out of the hilarity because you cannot make an obvious bakery pun using their name? Major League Baseball player Stephen Piscotty, Colorado politician John Hickenlooper, popular Christmas immortal Kris Kringle, or French President Emmanuel Macron? Okay, let's take a look. Any last words? Too late. Biscottis, Kringles, and macarons are all baked treats. There should be a pastry that sounds like Hickenlooper, but sadly there isn't. Oh, now all I want are Hickenloopers.
Shame.
Why is life so unfair?
I think you're losing on purpose.
You think I'm trying to get you drunk?
You made it to the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your
Avengers!
device.
Come on, do
the
it!
faster you pick a right answer, the more cash you make. And more than one answer can be right. But each time you're wrong, I'm taking some cash away. And don't forget, it's gotta be a match that fits this clue. That's jargon to my ears. I hope you all know what I'm talking about. Good luck.
What is a wasp? That's true!
Obvious.
Oh no!
Yeah, exactly. That was horrible. Damn it.
Foxtrot and hotel. I was like, beta! And then I was like, Straight rush. Straight rush. Buzzing. I don't know, blinds.
I thought it was, but I wasn't brave enough. I lost too many points.
Player
Dag nabbit.
Nice work, Player 2. You're the big bad winner. Maybe one day we won't need to have winners and losers, and we can all be equals.
You don't know Jack!
You don't know Jack.
Bears versus ducks. It pretty much plays out how you'd expect.
Bears versus ducks.
And the final rose goes to...
Alright, again I'll do new players.
Binge Pipe is more than a streaming service,
really
and it's also
log me
less than a
out?
streaming service, because we're not a streaming service.
I checked the box.
Or are we? Yes, we aren't.
Yes, we aren't. Alright, so I'm gonna leave it here, and I'm gonna go get a snack from the Taste This Cruise
I'm a single parent.
I'm
streams.
a bit of a scamp.
Because that's a
I'm
lot of
just
alcohol.
your average consumer.
Maybe Kendall Murphy. I don't know. Be right back.
Prepare your body for enjoyment with this upcoming Binge Pipe programming.
Greetings, lovers of wildlife.
Can
It's
you
me,
bring me
Rory
some
Cheshire
Jameson?
Fenderbridge, professional narrator. When I released my acclaimed, visually stunning 10-DVD series, Animals of
Why?
Earth, the response was unanimous. Too much death. Who can forget such moments as lions ripping a baby zebra to pieces, or killer whales chasing a seal for 10 hours only to have the seal
thanks.
drag itself up on an ice floe to be gutted by a bear. Overall, the series was hailed equal parts masterpiece of cinematography and downer. And that's why I'm proud to release my new 10-DVD series, Animals of Earth Happy Endings. With clever editing and visual effects, this time every animal walks
Thank you,
away a
Ozzy.
winner. Let's take a look. Here we have a cheetah sneaking up on a tiny rabbit cooling itself by the local water.
I think
hole.
Ozzy's
The
determined
cheetah
to scare
prepares
me.
pounce, and then we cut away to this delightful waterfall with the caption, "The cheetah proceeded to walk the rabbit home." Here's one more. This baby puffin has wandered away from its mother and towards a pit full of boa constrictors.
Right.
I should add the puffin is quite
Log
lost.
in.
As you can see, the boas have recognized the fluffy intruder. The puffin cries out for its mother, and a shower of colorful red balloons fills the entire screen, obscuring what we can only assume is an impromptu party. Whoops, there's a chunk of bloody beak. Back to the editing bay with that one. If you'd love a highly edited version of nature where nothing bad ever happens, try Animals of Earth Happy Endings today. Coming soon, natural disasters in reverse, or the hungry volcano that gobbled up all the lava. Cheers! Damn it, this tea's gone cold.
13 men and women, all living in one
You're gonna
house,
get
where
married
they're
in
forced to
Vegas?
watch season 5 of The Bachelor, but while wearing
And
headphones,
yes,
so
there
we
is
don't
a
have to get
spare
the
room.
rights to that show.
I can't believe Jake tried to...
Haven't gotten that far yet.
Oh, sorry.
We do
Can you pass the
have
chips?
a spare
The
room.
Bachelor Season 5, Watching House,
If
Season
not, the
2,
couch is
only
available.
on Binge Pipe.
This game now comes in a variety of scents if you have certain forms of synesthesia.
Synesthesia. More alcohol, see? Why not? Let's get drunk.
So everyone has disappeared?
More like half the population?
Of Earth?
That we know of, yes.
But everything is different now because we're in space?
Unclear.
Is this a flashback?
Also unclear.
But we definitely have to defuse this bomb, right?
That part seems obvious.
I mean, I'm just making sure we're on the same page here.
this fall on the Exposition.
And wait, are we related?
Also, more Coca-Cola.
Hey kids, do you believe in a world of make-believe? Yeah! Then you too are susceptible to identity theft.
This week on Captain Funtime's World of Hard Adult Lessons.
I wonder what kind of snacks.
Who wants to count my
bringing.
credit score? It won't take long.
Did you bring the durian?
No, I thought about bringing the Vegemite. I was like, do I want to make some toast and like actually like do it real instead of crazy?
While we wait
No.
for players to
I decided
join,
no.
why not pour yourself your favorite
decided
drink
no?
and hold it in front of the screen
Stealing
so that
some.
we can see if our targeted advertising is working?
The caramel popcorn looks pretty good.
I actually need to go grab more Coke. So,
With my old streaming service, I could never get a hold of a customer service representative. Now that I'm a Binge Pipe customer, they never leave me alone. The second I have a problem, they're there to explain why it isn't a problem and why I should be more grateful for their ever seeing eye.
The second my Binge Pipe router
It's
went
normally
out,
the boudoir
service
room
team
for
was in
photo
my
shoots,
home. I
but,
didn't even know I had a back door.
There's a bed in there
I thought
and
the
everything,
volume
so
was
totally
off
you
of my
can use it.
programming, but the Binge Pipe doctor discovered it was my ears that were wrong.
Not only do they closely monitor my enjoyment of their services,
We'll be sharing,
but they reward me if I turn in fellow customers who are
pics
not
from the
completely
boudoir
happy.
photo shoots.
Thank you, Binge Pipe.
Thank you, Binge Pipe.
Thank you, Binge Pipe.
Probably later in the month.
Thank you, Binge Pipe.
Thank you, Binge Pipe.
Binge Pipe. Binge Pipe.
Thank you.
You want more Binge Pipe programming, tough guy? How about...
Hi, I'm Austin Creed, host of the new Binge Pipe show Hat Chat. I travel the world, make friends, and see a whole lot of hats. Here's a sneak peek of episode 4.
I spent my whole life thinking I was an only child, you know? And then to find out I had 3 identical sisters out there, I'm sorry, it's just all very emotional.
I understand.
That's why I put it on the plate.
What about your hat?
Just dump some out.
Oh, this? It's just a large comical fruit hat. I always wear it.
We'll use
You're
the
one amazing
shortbread
man.
cookies as a moat.
Only on Binge Pipe.
Welcome back to the next
As a
Sound
moat?
Effects star.
As a
Up
moat.
next is Randall Smith, a contestant
Oh,
who
wow.
has a powerful story about redemption.
My name is Randall Smith, and when I was 4 years old, my dad got killed by a cartoon character wielding a giant mallet. I was in the other room at the time and heard everything. From
What kind of
that
popcorn
point
is that?
on, I decided to dedicate my life to turning sound effects into a positive force.
And
Pop.
here to present a piece he
Sweet
calls
and
an
salty
alpaca
popcorn.
making love to a fax machine.
Definitely
is
one of our
Randall
biggest
Smith.
complaints for
This
Taste
for
This
you,
is we don't
Dad.
have enough savory items. And I look at that table, and I'm like, oh, what savory item can I try? Nothing. There's nothing savory on that table.
well, I mean,
Judges, what do you
we
think?
did buy beef jerky,
I love
but
what
that
you're
goes
about,
by
man, but I
fast.
didn't quite feel that. The fax machine sounded more like
Next
a printer
stream,
to me.
we have some beef jerky.
Randall, I love how inspiring your story is, but I have to agree.
I kinda
that
like
sounded
just
more like an
listening to
alpaca
Jackbox
having sex with a
TV.
printer more than it did
'Cause
an
they're
alpaca
funny.
making love to a fax machine. I'm out.
I disagree,
really
but
close to the
thanks.
These guys don't know what they're talking about. That really worked for me. You really
Chuck,
took
we
me
stream
there.
real quick,
I felt
just
like
make
I
sure
was
somebody wasn't
actually
chiming in from
watching
YouTube.
An alpaca going to town on a fax machine. I'm in.
Congrats, Randall. We'll see you next week. Now, here
You guys all get to
performing a
watch
piece
Kat
called
as
A
she makes a huge
Wolfman
mess.
Farting in a Bathtub
No, that would be
is
sadness.
Alice Berry.
Nope, nothing on YouTube. Bubblies.
Binge Pipe expected a bit more gratitude for presenting You Don't Know Jack.
You don't know Jack.
Binge Pipe. Eat local. Watch anything.
Eat local?
Hi, I'm
Hold on,
Cookie
let me eat your
Masterson. I got you manjied into this video game decades ago,
Did you say
and
eat my arm?
I miss my family. So everyone
Eat
else
local.
bailed but you two, huh? All right, here goes nothing.
Time for question 1.
To get started, there's a spoiler at the end of this question. Lenny dies at the end. Oh, crap, I read the wrong card. That was supposed to go at the end of the question. Okay, how about this? What classic work of literature did I just ruin? For Whom the Bell Tolls, Of Mice and Men, Gone with the Wind, or As I Lay Dying? What'd you guys pick? Here it is,
Oh
the
my
wrongest
gosh.
answer.
What?
Yep,
I don't
George
know.
kills Lenny to save him from a worse fate. Yeah, it's a sad ending that is forever burned in my brain because of the weird amount of Looney Tunes
Shenanigans
shorts
there.
that parody
I don't see
that
how you
scene.
got that wrong.
You know how long it's been since I've read that?
Here we have, don't talk to me before I've had my sandwich. If cows worked like coffee beans, then which Arby's sandwich would have the most caffeine? Light roast beef, medium roast beef, dark roast beef, or French roast beef? Okay, what'd you pick? Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this.
Nah, it's terrible. French.
Yeah, you're gonna kick yourself. The darker the bean, the less caffeine.
Oh, really?
See, I did
And the
not
more
know that.
beef in my coffee, the
I
better.
can't say I did anything wrong. I just
Beefy.
absolutely did not know the answer.
Why don't we agree?
Coming up, high on Mount Doom. And this is the one question to rule them all because it's a dis or dat.
Oh, crap.
I'm going to read off names, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's a location mentioned in the Lord of the Rings books, a cannabis store in Denver, Colorado, or both. Don't think too hard. I'm only giving you a few seconds to decide between Lord of the Rings, a cannabis store, or both. And you're both doing this
I'm gonna
together,
fail.
so pay attention. All set? Here we go. Golden Hall.
Nope.
Frosted Leaf.
Shit.
Gladden Fields. Trenchtown. Green Dragon. Legal.
Oh!
Farmer Maggot's Field.
If that was both, that would have been awesome.
Right?
It would be really sad
We always get the
if
same.
you bragged about this. All right, let's move on.
It's very emo.
Oh, here's a good one. Yacht rock is timeless.
Yacht rock?
If you like pina coladas, prove it. What kind of
Prove
liquor
it?
are you going to need? Tequila, rum, gin, or absinthe? Who picked what? According to the International Bartenders Association, a pina colada consists of pineapple juice, coconut juice, and white rum.
I'm gonna be sad if I got that wrong.
What kind of alcoholics would we be?
Why not try screaming for merci? What would be a geographically accurate subtitle if FX did a spin-off of American Horror Story called French Horror Story? FHS Frankenstein's Monster, FHS Opera Phantom, FHS Headless Horseman, or FHS Dr. Jekyll / Mr. Hyde? It's a two-parter. Hope you like what you picked. This has suddenly turned very ugly. The Phantom of the Opera was originally published by French author Gaston
I
Leroux
thought it was Italy.
in 1909. I'd watch French Horror Story just in hopes of seeing a haunted bidet. Round one is history. Time to count your chips while sitting at the
So
table.
because we're tied, nobody gets the screw.
Currently, these players are tied for the lead.
From these seeds shall grow a mighty oak. Oh, and by the way, all the cash in round 2 is doubled, in case you care about things like that.
No
We
screws.
didn't approve this point structure, but okay.
They didn't approve this point structure.
Introducing Awkward Moments in Medical History. Who is
Stuffing
getting
butts.
a taste of their own medicine? Jonas Salk being
went weird
humbled
real
by the
quick.
smallpox vaccine, Edward Jenner being made a fool of by insulin, Frederick Banting being embarrassed by the polio vaccine, or Alexander Fleming being shamed by penicillin.
I don't know. Sure.
So who got it? In 1928,
I'm wrong.
Fleming discovered what he named penicillin, the world's first antibiotic.
Oh!
And for the rest of his life, he had to tell people, for the millionth time, if it's a cold, it's not gonna work.
Oh, we answered the question right.
Hey, question.
At Binge Pipe, we value your needs. Would you like a question that lifts Cookie up or a question that hurts Cookie's feelings?
Aww.
Pick an option on your device now.
Don't hurt her feelings.
His feelings.
Well, that was a waste of time. Binge Pipe will select the slightly better option.
J'ai mangé tous les œufs. 7.
Take a good look at a question that hurts my feelings. If I, Cookie Masterson, were a sea lamprey, what could you say to me? Cookie, you blow. Cookie, you suck. Cookie, you drip. Or Cookie, you snake. Let's see who got it. Sweet dreams.
That's wrong.
Sea lampreys prey on fish by suctioning on them with their horrible toothy mouths and sucking the blood out.
Wow, that's...
I would rather everyone in the world tell me
You
I
latch
suck
on.
than be a sea
Very
lamprey
graphic,
who
the
actually
description.
suck. Oh, now I'm gonna have a nightmare about those things. Who wrote this?
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of eight.
How about this one? Correct me if you're wrong. What's an insufferable yet accurate thing you could tell someone? The Arc de Triomphe is well, actually, St. Peter's Basilica is well, actually, the Fontana di Trevi is well, actually, or Brandenburg Gate is well, actually. So who got it? The Fontana di Trevi, aka the Trevi Fountain, is a famous wishing well in Rome. But I'm assuming you tuned me out right after I said, well, actually, which is the healthy thing to do. Here's one for you. Bakery bloodshed. Things
Bakery
are about to
bloodshed.
get real on the Food Network.
Red Velvet.
Imagine the contestants of Cupcake Wars reject the dessert authority of the judges and start an uprising. If the TV audience is sympathetic to their cause, what would be the best name for this new show? Cupcake Proxy War, Cupcake Skirmish, Cupcake Invasion, or Cupcake Insurgency? Okay, who
Spin me
chose
wrong.
what? Close-ish.
No.
The ingredients of an insurgency, a popular rebellion against authority by a group not recognized as belligerents.
Belligerents.
Cupcakes are going to rise.
Sabes que es lindo, yes, perritos.
Coming up next, our digital friendship.
friends?
Maybe I'll take a quick bathroom break.
Binge Pipe recommends. Because you're a total horse person who hates horse movies where the main horse dies, we think you'll love War Horse, Lean on Pete, Black Beauty, or Far Lap.
I don't know. I think these all suck. I haven't seen
Who
any
picked
of them.
what? This answer feels lonely.
Spoiler alert, Albert and Joey ride off into the sunset at the end of this movie.
A total horse person. That's a centaur, right?
Centaur.
Welcome to the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device.
Benders.
The faster you pick a right answer, the more cash you make. And more than one answer can be right. But each time you're wrong, I'm taking some cash
happy.
away. And be careful. It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Make me plural. Do these instructions make these singular words plural? You tell me.
Really bad at this.
Yeah, I'm really bad at that too.
What? This one. That was bad. Oh, Prius? Would be a Prii?
Hey, Toshiba.
Player one's got it! Well done, player one. Try to enjoy this fleeting moment of glory before you remember.
You don't know Jack!
Apparently. Click to be monetized? What does that mean?
Oh, they're saying that you can purchase the game.
Hello, I'm Austin Creed. Don't.
Yeah,
Binge Pipe asks the revolutionary
but I already own the
question,
game.
Could a fictional framing device
Their
for a
their
video
hope
game
is that
change
people
the
at home will be like, I want to play
entire
this
future
game
of media
too, and
consumption?
then
Our
they'll just buy
investors
it.
sure hope so.
But I already bought it, so it doesn't work for me.
PlayStation Nevada.
Binge Pipe knows what you want to watch even when you can't articulate it.
What do I like to watch? Thumb. Smackwater Jack.
Lumped darts in a jar?
Petunias. And corn. I don't know.
Why am I having so much trouble?
Put it twice over on Twitch.
We've been drugged.
Binge Pipe.
You can just stay
Here's
over on the
a look at
restream
just
side.
some of the quality programming Binge Pipe has to offer.
If you don't love me, I'm going to war.
Okay, see you when you get back. Bye.
I wonder if the announcer has always been the
got ran
same
over
person.
by a car. We fixed the frame, replaced the tires, and gave it a new paint job.
But how's my
Yeah, I don't know.
son?
We left him under the car because he's not a bike.
Hopefully next week
Most coaches want their players to succeed.
we can get like
Not Coach Jones.
James or
He's a
somebody
massive
to join.
dick.
James has been wanting to do this
Follow
for a
me as I
while.
travel the world.
I just
with
want
only
to.
a backpack,
I just want to have a
plan,
good
and
test to
credit card
see
that never runs out
if
of
it's
money.
playable.
The trust
I
fund
was kind of
travel.
keeping an eye
New
on the
episodes
stream, and
premiere
I
during your
felt
workshop.
like it's actually the delay's not that long. It feels sometimes like a really long time, but there's plenty of time for people to answer. And one wrong, like even though we can answer faster, we're just as likely to answer wrong faster.
The algorithm tells us consumers love upbeat
And they would
music.
see the
so
answers on
please
their phone
enjoy
immediately.
thinking about your favorite song while
So
waiting
they'd
for
have
other
time to
players.
think about it, even though the stream is a little bit delayed, I think. I don't know. My other thought was just because more and more people are joining the Discord channel, we could start a live stream in there
Truffles and tea cakes.
and share the screen, and then it'd be real time.
Cakes and truffles.
Yeah, because
I love them exactly.
I think that's what
the
we did last time. We had a
same.
Discord channel.
If you asked me to pick, I'd say
and
that's
the
a trick
Jackbox TV
because
was
I
on the
love them
Discord.
exactly the
And then
same.
everybody saw
Oh!
the delayed reaction.
Hey kids, do you like sharing?
The people watching.
All right.
Do you like oversharing at a work event, causing a cataclysm?
So I scheduled the
Binge Pipe has
game
mixed feelings
10
about
p.m. to
presenting
midnight.
You don't know Jack.
But next week, I will be
Binge
promoting it like
As soon
all
as we
week
get
long.
some good content,
So people will know ahead of
glad
time.
you're
Because
here.
actually, you know how Facebook is. So a lot of people won't even see it until tomorrow.
Hi, I'm Cookie
Right.
Masterson, and the game starts when I say it does.
I say it
Right?
does.
Now. Just kidding. No, now. Just kidding, I have no power. Looks like we have a good old-fashioned duel on our hands.
Duel.
Who slapped who with a fancy white glove?
Exactly.
What do you say, shall we?
Challenge you.
Time for question 1.
To get things rolling, giddy upstream. I'm so excited. I was finally invited to an underwater cowboy costume party, but I want to dress up as a real species of animal. What should I pick? Lasso shark, pistol shrimp, shotgun squid, or buffalo krill? I love this part. Buffalo Krill was the name of my college thrash band.
That would have been fun. That's not fun.
Pistol shrimp, also called snapping shrimp, have one enormous claw that they use to fire bubbles at their enemies.
They fire bubbles?
I have one enormous heart that I use to fire love.
You're supposed to know
at my
all about the
friends.
shrimp.
I finally got
just eat
invited
the
to a
shrimp.
party.
Eat the shrimp.
Just eat the shrimp. I'm like, ooh, what's that? It's edible. Star-crossed meat
Feast your
lovers.
eyes upon this. Speak directly to God at 3 p.m. Eastern. If God did a Reddit AMA, what question would you expect from Angry Job 42? Did you really ruin my life to win an argument? What's the ETA on getting me out of this big fish? Any chance you can make my wife not be a pile of And how'd we do? God tested Job's patience with hardships after Satan wagered that Job would turn on God in tough times.
What a good Catholic you are. Oh, we have to drink.
Coming up, a delicious bowl of Fruit Troops.
Only a
and
holiday
heaping
Catholic.
helping of It's a This or Dat. I'm gonna list off 7 names, and for each one, you tell me if it's a character from Joseph Heller's novel Catch-22,
I don't know.
or a discontinued breakfast cereal from General Mills.
That's gonna be interesting.
Answer quick. You'll only have a few seconds to choose between from Catch-22 or a discontinued General Mills cereal. And you're both doing this together, so focus up. Here it comes. Applebee. Sir Grapefellow. Buckwheats. Colonel Corn. Captain Aardvark.
Oh
Baron von Redberry.
no! I've got that wrong too.
Hungry Joe. You barely rose above my
I actually got one more than you.
Player 1, you
This is not a
failed
good
in
sign.
ways
This is
numbers
terrible.
can't truly explain.
Oh, drink.
Customer satisfaction seems to have dipped.
Oh, that means it's screw time.
That's right,
does
Cookie.
it? Wait,
Use
I
the
have less
screw
money.
To make answering
This
the
is
questions
bullshit.
harder for the other player. The results may surprise you, and
You
you'll
have
receive
more
a
money than I
monetary
do.
bonus if they answer
But it's always the
incorrectly.
this or that.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
We've just been tying for a while now.
Happy to engage with you.
Whatever. I like the emo
I
floor.
call this one Geologists Date Rocks. How much older are the oldest rocks in the ocean than Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson? 65 million years minus however old Dwayne is. 260 million years minus however old Dwayne. Okay, let's take a look. Actually, I can smell what you were cooking, but it's wrong. Remember this moment. The oldest oceanic crust is about 250 million years old. I think Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson dates back to like the 1970s, but it's so hard to tell. Next up, tag you're it. Because they look alike, what might Facebook ask classic literary character Tom Canty when he posts a selfie? Do you want to tag Oliver Twist? Do you want to tag Huckleberry Finn? Do you want to tag King Arthur? Or do you want to tag Prince Edward? Okay, what'd you pick? If you ever replay this question, don't pick that one. Tom Canty swaps places with his lookalike Prince Edward.
That was my first thought,
and the Pauper. Same thing happens with me and Brad Pitt.
And I
Super
changed.
annoying.
I was like, maybe this one or this one.
Round one is dead to me. Time to see who is actually trying.
Currently, player 1 is in the
Apparently, I'm actually trying.
Sad.
Player 2, on the other hand, I want to help you.
It'd be funny at the end of a
Please
game
let
show
me
if it
in.
was like,
Looks like
hey,
there's
pay up.
still some deficits in aptitude. So here comes another screw.
And don't forget, round 2
you won
screws
negative
screw
$300.
even harder.
You
and you'll
owe
net
the
more cash for
contest.
each player that answers wrong. So don't forget to use that thing. Player 1, I'd answer fast if I were you, unless you're looking to get screwed. Oh, and remember, questions are worth twice as much in round 2.
You can take that to the bank.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Try this on for size. Cruel and unusual punishment.
James
Whose torture game is on point? The executioner using the brazen bull? The executioner using the rack? The executioner using an... What's this? You got hit by a screw, player 2. You don't mind reading the fine print, right? Let's see how that shook out. Any medieval torturer knows that you slowly get roasted in the brazen bull, the rack pulls you apart, and the tub causes maggots to slowly eat you. But the Iron Maiden impales you with a lot of spikes.
Oh, nice. I actually got it. At least we're not negative.
Je trouve Jerry Lewis
We do not pay them.
légèrement amusant. 7.
It's time for how to best enjoy your binge pipe experience. I hate myself for reading that.
Binge Pipe recommends.
What does it recommend?
Because you enjoy kid-friendly PG movies, we thought your whole family would enjoy Gerald's Game, Child's Play, Funny Games, or Pete's Dragon.
Child's Play.
What the heck? I don't get to choose? Oh, there we go. Oh, you screwed me again.
No.
What'd you guys pick?
No?
Pete's
Why did it take so long for
is
it to
the
come?
only option here that is rated PG.
That's fine. As long as we both got 2,000.
I accidentally ordered Pete's Hard-On at a hotel. Very different movie.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of 8.
Here we have detecting proper pronunciation. And oh boy, best butt zit slime chore.
It's time for a...
What?
Get those typing fingers
Oh
ready
my
because
God.
the longer you take, the less money you make. Okay, head in the game. Look at the following gibberish phrase and tell me what common phrase it rhymes with. Sleuth his danger and diction. And don't let that punctuation trip you up. No reality.
I have no idea.
It can be super weird.
You know it? hate you right now. Now I don't know.
There's a movie with the guy from Elf in it.
Facts
Chris
are
Farrell?
more bizarre than
Chris
fantasy.
Farrell?
I don't know.
No. Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell. It was the title of his movie. It was the best movie he made. It was actually the only movie he made that was actually any good. Because I hate Will Ferrell.
Really?
I hate him.
No,
I hate
don't
all his
know.
movies.
So, what was it? Moving right along.
Oh, Stranger Than Fiction? Yeah, I did watch that one.
It's good.
Up next, fart science.
Science.
If someone measured your fart in pascals, what part of your fart would they be measuring? The mass of your fart? Well. You're dealing with the screw, player one. Good luck following the bouncing answer.
I don't even know.
Hope you like what you picked. A pascal is a unit of pressure, 1 Newton of force per square meter. Scientists are still figuring out how to measure how gross you are.
How gross you are. Gross.
There is no hiding from a train question, but not about the band. Say Thomas the Tank Engine is chugging along at work one day when suddenly someone is murdered inside him. What would the film based on these events be titled? Murder on the Adventure Bay Express, Murder on the Townsville Express, Murder on the Island of Sodor Express, or Murder on the Neighborhood of Make Believe Express? So what'd you pick? Let's call this a teaching moment.
No, it's not right.
You will call
As
the
long
right
as we
answer
both
by
got
its
it
name.
wrong.
Thomas the Tank Engine lives and works on the island of Sodor.
The island of
The twist
Sodor?
is that the passenger
I honestly
actually
don't know
died of a
anything
heart
about Thomas the
attack
Tank
after realizing he was on an island of sentient talking trains. That would certainly freak me out.
What if I watched it, but none of the kids I watched.
It's time for
I
the
think
attack.
any of us would if
When
we
you
had
see
watched
an
it.
answer that matches the category, tap it on your device.
Like,
the faster you pick a
no
right
little
answer,
kids.
the more cash you make. Oh, I'll just shut my mouth then. Here's your
VeggieTales. No.
clue. Don't hate the game, hate the
You should
players.
watch
We'll give you the
VeggieTales while
game.
eating
You tell
Vegemite.
us who plays it.
All
Good
the
luck.
No.
No?
What? The game hit the players? Okay.
Whoa, basketball. Totally, Jon Snow.
Jon Snow, that's the answer.
Tim Tebow and Dan Marino. Totally. Clue! Oh, crap. Smash Brothers. What? Oh.
I thought Master Chief was a character once.
Master Chief is on Halo.
I
Oh, totally Jack Black.
Oh, why did I choose Draco? Like,
I don't know. What? Oh. What? Donkey Kong. Hello? Oh, I don't know.
Oh, the actually, Glow is good. You should watch Glow.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, Machu Picchu.
Player one wins!
Ooh, by the hairs of your chinny chin chin.
Nicely done, Player One. You won, which I'm pretty sure is the greatest thing you've done to date.
I totally
Way to shoot down the haters who
Jameson?
said,
You don't know Jack.
Some Jameson?
You want Jameson?
I just too lazy.
You want me to get you cracking?
No, it's fine.
Okay. I have no more Coca-Cola.
You have no more ice for a long time.
Enjoy this exclusive behind-the-scenes content from You Don't Know Jack.
Hi, I'm Rose. I'm an audio segment producer on the game. One thing that a lot of people don't know is that Cookie records all of the ors in his questions separately. So, like, for a question like this...
Is it bonk, 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 wobble, wobble, wabba, auga, or ooh, mommy?
Cookie prefers to record all of the ors for the whole game in one 6-hour recording session. Here, take a listen.
All right, now recording ors 425 through 500. Or. Or.
I don't know why he insists on doing it that way. It's a lot of extra work.
Thank you for joining us for this Binge Pipe bonus content.
All right.
This is great.
As the next hot thing in streaming services, Binge Pipe is more than just the trivia hit You Don't Know Jack. It's also a deep well of content that we cannot legally guarantee you'll ever be able to access or interact with.
All right, last game of the night.
All right.
Have questions? Call our Binge Pipe customer support party line. Binge Pipe continues to stick with its commitment to present You Don't Know Jack.
That caramel's too sweet.
Binge Pipe for funsies.
For funsies.
Hey friends,
your
I'm
next
Cookie
title.
Masterson, your host,
Binge
and
Jack
I
for funsies.
am wearing a wire, so don't say any mob stuff around me. We are gathered here today to witness the union of these two players in trivia. Okay, no turning back.
Time for question one.
First, guy walks into a bar.
Oh, that's gonna be a good joke.
A guy walks into a bar carrying a Molotov cocktail and a loon. The bartender screams to the customers, "Duck!" The guy says, "Common mistake, it's a goose. Actually, it's closer to a heron. Technically, it's a swan. Or no, sir, a loon is just a loon." Okay, let's take a look. The game wouldn't be fun if you got everything right. Yep, a loon is just a loon.
I wanted it to be a goose.
Unless she went to med school, then she's also a doctor.
But the loon is crazy.
Oh yeah, that's gross.
Let's try
See?
a
That's
goal
what you
in
get for not
one.
listening.
What would the Untouchables have listed as their hashtag
Squad goals?
Catch that Pablo Escobar team, arrest Bonnie and Clyde ASAP, catch Richard Nixon in the act, homies, or bring down Al Capone, yo.
I don't know. I'm still drinking. I'm still thinking about that Jameson.
Okay, what'd you pick? You're
I get
gonna
it
laugh. Well, it's come to this.
I'm still gonna lose.
The Untouchables were a team of lawmen who arrested Al Capone.
I didn't know that.
Oh, I was thinking the movie.
I was thinking the movie too.
I was thinking this makes no sense to me.
Why don't we do it with three?
This one's known as.
Do they
You're a
make
hoser,
boom chicka
Harry.
pop that's
Sounds to me
savory?
like some sort of this or that.
I don't know.
I want like cheddar.
I'm gonna read you 7 things, and for each I want you to tell me if it's a curling term or a magical stone from the world of Harry Potter.
Alright.
Think fast, you'll only get a few seconds to pick between a curling term or
A Harry Potter stone. And you're both doing this together, so look alive. Ready? Let's go. Hog stone. Stationary stone. Philosopher's stone. Resurrection stone. Displaced stone. Moving stone. Burned stone. You did it! Kind of.
Kind of.
Okay, let's move
North
along.
American champion
No.
of stones.
Of stones. Let me stone you really quick.
Here's one I like to call Welcome to the Jungle Again and Again and Again. I think what made Jumanji Welcome to the Jungle so great is that they added a Guns N' Roses song to the name for no discernible reason. Which of these potential Jumanji sequels does not have a Guns N' Roses song awkwardly tacked on to the title? Jumanji Civil War, Jumanji Paradise City, Jumanji Knocking on Heaven's Door, or Jumanji Back in Black? What'd you guys pick? You did a bad job.
Aww.
Here's what a right answer
I love that we get the wrong answers
Knockin' on
wrong
Heaven's
together
Door,
most of the
Paradise
time.
City and Civil War are all Guns N' Roses songs, so they would of course fit any Jumanji title like an awkward glove. But Back in Black is an AC/DC song.
Ah, shenanigans.
Now, I don't know for sure the Guns N' Roses have been writing their songs
Steve
with the
would be
Jumanji
so sad with
franchise.
us.
I know.
It's hard to believe that this is all just some crazy
We're so
coincidence.
disappointed.
I was just kind of guessing.
I was like, nope, that sounds
This
maybe.
one's called The Clippity Clop of Anxiety. Most
No,
young people
no
these days
anxiety.
are terrified of celebrity horses, and who can blame them? Which of these would literally need a trigger warning? Gandalf's horse, the Lone Ranger's horse,
Oh.
Sheriff Woody's horse, or Roy Rogers' horse?
Boom. Oh, I totally got that wrong though.
Okay, who chose what? Wrong answer.
I got wrong
away!
answer.
Yeah, it's Roy Roger.
The
Aw.
better choice would have been Western film star and singer
Yeah,
Roy Rogers was never
I blame
far
the
from his trusty
Jameson.
horse, Trigger.
Because I totally knew the answer.
Trigger
I
even
just.
had a movie named after him, My Pal
I told you
Trigger.
I would've
And
got you
after
your
falling
drink.
out the unfortunate sequel, Trigger, You
Don't
Bastard.
blame my Jameson.
Round one is officially behind us. Hey, voice, what data have you captured?
Currently, player 1 is in the lead.
Grand champion. Right there.
Player
100 bucks.
2, on the other hand, you're negatively affecting our averages. When the going gets tough, the tough gets another screw.
So
And keep in mind, round two screws are more powerful.
This is
and
like
much
Eric
more
is the
cash
announcer.
for each player that gets the question wrong.
That's not nice.
So don't be shy about using that thing. Player one, your only hope is to answer quick before player two has time to screw. Oh, and did I mention all the money's doubled in round two?
It's like the first round didn't even matter.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Next, getting real for a second. Which PC keyboard command produces a symbol that looks like my cat's butthole? Shift +1, Shift +3, Shift +5, or Shift +8? And
My
how'd we
cat's
do?
butthole.
Shift +8 creates an asterisk, aka a cat butthole.
I'm gonna use that from now on.
I know. Finally, some useful information.
Type the cat's buttholes character.
Je trouve Jerry Lewis seulement légèrement amusant. 7.
Oh, here's a good one. Come here and look at this fancy fish. And hey, stress cut with mime sore.
It's time for a
Think fast on this one. The longer you take, the less cash you make. Okay, focus up. Look at this gibberish phrase and tell me what popular phrase it rhymes with. Here, glove kissing trout. And don't let that punctuation fool you. Are you scared?
No.
that other people are having more fun than you?
I don't think it rhymes, but we're gonna go with it.
Anxiety of not attending.
It's a game. Card game.
A card game?
Here, folks, this and trout. Go.
Go fish?
Let's take a look. Player 2. You just didn't get it, did you? Here's what I was thinking of.
Sad face. Fear of missing out.
Yeah, it's a common phrase.
Keep going.
Yeah, totally.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of age.
It's all terrible. I don't like
Introducing
the rhyme game.
waxing nostalgic.
I do when I get right.
Feeling wistful. So I brought out
I
my
don't think
old
I've ever gotten it
ventriloquist
right.
dummy, Billy O'Brien.
Nah, did you miss me, Dunny?
You know, I actually
I bet
did.
you would,
Hey, you wanna
though,
read a
after
question
another,
for
like,
old
10 or
time's sake?
15
Why
games.
indubitably?
Why? Because it'd be repeats?
Cookie remembers
No,
the good
just 'cause it
times with me.
makes my
but
brain think
forgets
more.
Yeah.
the dad times. What the
remembers the good
psychological
times with me.
phenomenon is he experiencing? Fading affectitis, choice attortive dias, nodality effect, or critonesia.
What? Oh, I closed the app. I don't know.
Hope you like what you picked.
I got it wrong.
This is an
Wrong.
answer.
This is an answer.
Fading affectitis is the tendency to forget dad nunneries and remember good nunneries.
Well, thanks for stopping by, Billy.
Man, I
That
really
will
don't want to
definitely
get
be a
questions
good
right.
memory.
That's it? He didn't even play my song.
Yeah, I know. We're not doing songs for special questions in this game, Billy. Binge Pipe says it's too expensive.
One's made of skin, one's made of wood. Wah, wah. Who's the Dunny? Not me. Like that song?
Mm-hmm. You proud of yourself?
Yes.
It's time for Octopus Coffee, Queen Elizabeth,
This is
or
my favorite.
Frankenstein.
Octopus, coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein. It's a monster.
So
Known
random.
for...
Wait a minute, you said Dinge Tight cut the songs.
Come on, Billy. You've only got one question in this game. Making you a new song seemed like a waste of time.
Can I do one more question then, please?
Fine. You can finish this question.
First started humans in the 1920s. Octotus coffee.
Oh, this'll be good. You just got screwed, player
Oh my
one.
gosh.
This one goes out to my lawyer. I love you, Kurt.
It made me click a button, made me scroll down
I love this
of
part.
reading gibberish,
No,
legal gibberish,
no.
and hit accept.
It shouldn't be this hard.
Queen Elizabeth
I suspected that was the
first
truth.
started
Frankenstein
humans
Monster was in the
1926.
1880s.
Chartedly
I don't know my
seconds
dates.
after
I was
she
like
was
octopus.
born.
I should pick octopus.
I'm sorry, I lied. You wanna stick
You're
around
always
for the
like
rest of the game?
octopus.
Nah, I got a hot date tonight,
I like
and
the
I need to
octopus.
lose some Nate.
How are you gonna lose
They're
weight by
fun.
tonight?
They're smart.
Tonight.
They can squeeze it to
Yep.
tiny little
Now I
spaces.
remember why we stopped doing that question type. Yeah, that screw was a good move, player two. Here's that cash.
All the points.
Sabes que es lindo, yes, perritos.
I call this one, please think responsibly. What should Bombay Sapphire Gin update its name to? New Delhi Sapphire, Agra Sapphire, Mumbai Sapphire, or Kathmandu Sapphire? Who picked what? Maybe try cheating? Damn it. Insert banana peel sound effect.
Ah,
Y'all
Mumbai.
ready for this? In 1995, the Indian city of Bombay changed its name to Mumbai. Ask any bartender. You'd be surprised how many martinis are sent back
But at least I
because
didn't
of
have to drink more
geographical
James.
inaccuracies.
Oh, Jack Attack.
You made it to the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device. Oh, I'm sorry, I was hosting the game. How stupid of me. Here's your clue. Do not eat that. Choose the
Nope, we'll
foods
eat
you
it
should
anyway.
avoid for each situation. Good luck.
Totally eat it. If you're gluten-free? What?
What the heck?
What? Oh, not that. What? It's opposite. The F. It's opposite.
I don't get it.
It's the opposite. Do not eat that if you're on a paleo diet.
Oh, do not eat that. Okay. Alright. The Jameson was messing with my mind.
Oh, sad face. What is it? Oh. Cat?
You answered a lot of wrong questions in the beginning. I don't know if I salvaged it or not.
I did not. Seriously? This is gonna be bad. I don't like opposite day. Oh, scored! I lose.
Player one's
I'm
got
still
it.
positive.
So negative.
Nice work, player one. No one thought you could do it, but you won. Congrats, my friend. Even though we all know.
You don't know Jack!
Enjoy this exclusive
Yeah.
behind-the-scenes content from You Don't Know Jack.
Ooh.
I'm feeling
All right.
wistful, so I brought my old ventriloquist Dunny.
Dunny.
Come on, let's take it from the top. Look sharp.
I'm feeling wistful, so I bought my old...
Not dot, draught.
Sorry. I don't know what's wrong.
I don't see his lips
Do you
anyway,
need a
so it makes it
5-minute
funnier.
break? Seriously, should we take a 5? Your 9 is obviously elsewhere, you amateur.
Why are you such a
Cause that's the way I was made.
Look, it's been like 4 years. Reunions are hard.
Not for the Snuthers brothers.
Yeah, because they never separated. Let's start from the top. I'm feeling wistful, so I brought out my old ventriloquist dummy, Billy O'Brien.
Did you miss me, Dunny?
Yeah, I really did.
Me too, you dick, Dunny.
Thank you for joining us for this
Big
binge
dummy.
pipe bonus content.
Alright, everyone. That was it for our first Jack Attacks. Nobody joined us, so we don't really know how well this works. But we didn't advertise it either, so it's recorded. People look at it. It's
a bet.
funny.
If you can get the coolest girl in school to go to prom with you,
but,
I'll take a gender studies class that will teach me
good
that
for next-
women are
next
commodities
Saturday?
and challenges based on archaic standards
Yeah, I
of
don't think we have any
masculinity.
plans next Saturday, so,
Yeah. Why can't I cry?
Yeah.
When I joined the religion,
if
I was
you
really
wanted
hoping
to
it was a
join,
cult,
you're watching
but
this
later
throughout the
I
week or
figured out
whatever.
It was all on the up and up.
Wait, what's
Not
up?
a cult at all.
Ozzy said you did
So I
well,
left.
guys.
Gluten!
I couldn't survive another game.
I've never told anyone
Ooh, date night next Saturday.
Not even my mom.
Date night next Saturday.
Date night is actually Friday.
My name is Kendall.
Whoops.
Well, it's date night with us and Aussie. All right.
Woohoo.
All right. With that, thanks everyone who watches this and who subscribes and follows and everything. And bye, guys.
Have a good night.
From a stranger on my phone, my vision blurry, so I forget. Dying to hold you, but you left me here for dead. How could I do what I've done if I'm in love? You know I did what I did, you loaded the gun. But you anyway, I do it anyway. Yeah, didn't mean to do it every day. I do it anyway. I do it anyway. Don't wanna think about you anyway. I do it anyway. Messing with monsters up in my head. Lie to myself, lying beside her in my bed. Paint over pictures you left behind. I'd punch the walls if it would make you change your mind. How could I do what I've done if I'm in love? You know I did what I did, you loaded the gun. And I don't wanna think about you anyway. I do it anyway. Yeah, didn't mean to do it every day. I do it anyway. I do it anyway. I do it anyway. Don't wanna think about you anyway. I do it anyway. How could I do what I've done if I'm in love? You know I did what I did, you loaded the gun. And I don't wanna think about you anyway. I do it anyway. Yeah, didn't mean to do it every day. I do it anyway. I do it anyway. I do it anyway. Don't wanna think about you anyway. I do it anyway. I do it anyway. When the feelings all been lost, and the lies just make you older. Take that wicked tongue and cut it out of my head. 'Cause I'm over this love, come over, let's start it again.